Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while. It's been over a month since I filmed a video for you guys, and I want to say I'm sorry that I haven't been, filming like I used to, but I really wanted to just focus on my little family, and it's honestly been really nice to just focus on the kids and do a bunch of activities at home with them. And yeah, that's the only way I can kind of explain it. Nothing crazy went on to where a reason as to why I stopped filming. It was just sort of like, you know what, I just want to take some time and focus on my kids, because I had consistently been filming for like almost 2 years and just wanted a little us time. But anyways, today's video is going to be Gabriel's 3 to 4 month update. Today that I'm filming this, he actually just turned 5 months, but I wanted to film his 3 to 4 month update for you guys and get that up. Look how cute he is. Hi, you so stinking cute. Yes, you are. You're such a cutie. He's so big. I can't even get over how huge he is. I feel like he's way bigger than my daughter was at this age. But yeah, so today that I'm filming this, he's actually 5 months, so I'm a little bit behind on his updates. And I was just gonna film a basic like 3-month update, but I felt like I didn't have that much to update you guys on, so I thought I would combine the 3 and 4 month update. So one of the things that he always does is he's teething really bad, and I can tell because his hands are always in his mouth, and so are his feet. And I find it so funny because Emmeline, whenever she was teething, you honestly couldn't even tell that she was teething. She was never whiny, like she was in pain or anything. And I was shocked when her teeth first came in because I had no idea that she was even teething at all. So his hands are always in his mouth, and so are his feet. And yeah, whenever you feel his gums, you can feel like they're very rigid, like there's teeth coming in underneath. So if he's super whiny one day, I'll give him some Tylenol, and I kind of alternate that with Motrin, but he won't take any teethers. I've tried multiple, but if you guys have any recommendations on good teethers, comment them down below. I am still breastfeeding, not 100% breastfeeding anymore, because if you guys are new to my channel, then you don't know this, but I was not producing very much. Like, I would produce enough, but it wasn't like an overabundance of milk where I felt that it could satisfy him, because I don't know how many times after I would feed him that he would be whiny for more, and I just didn't have any to give him. So I spoke to the doctor about it, and she recommended, since he won't take a bottle, to try just regular food for him. So that's what we've been doing. He won't take the bottle, so I can't even like pump to feed him anything. Like, my husband can't feed him because he just refuses a bottle. And I've tried multiple different kinds, and he refuses all of them. He also refuses the formula. So whenever he's hungry, he only wants my boob. And unfortunately, I just don't have what he needs in order to satisfy him. So since he refused the milk and the formula, since he refused the bottle and the formula, the doctor recommended I try baby food, although a little early, being that he is, 4 months. She said it was completely safe, and to see if he was ready for that. So the day after the doctors, we tried, just some simple foods like bananas and things like that, and he took right to it, would open his mouth for the spoon. And ever since then, I haven't had a problem with him being fussy, not one time. He's completely satisfied with the food, and then it allows my boobs to fill up a little bit more than him trying to cluster feed every hour, which just wasn't working. So now he feeds probably every 2 to 3 hours like he's supposed to be doing, and getting the amount of nutrients that he needs in order to be full, along with the baby food. And that's just made me feel 1,000 times better, knowing that he's actually satisfied. And I can physically see that he's gaining weight, because I felt like he was on the thinner side, and I'll get to that in a moment whenever we went to the doctor. And I felt in my heart that he was on the thinner side, and you know, it hurt because you just want to give everything to your children and you want to satisfy their needs, and I felt that I wasn't able to do that. But ever since we started the baby food, it's been perfect. If you hear any noise in the background, it's my daughter's Kindle. She's in this room playing, which is why he's staring down at the Kindle instead of paying attention to us. But anyways, the next thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that he is not a very good sleeper. And it's so opposite. I always compare my kids just because, you know, when you have multiples, you can kind of compare how they were each time. Emmeline was the best sleeper. Ever since she was a baby, she was just the best. I never had a problem. She would maybe wake up once a night and sleep perfect. And Gabriel, on the other hand, is a mess at night. Sometimes he is up 6 times. And nights like last night, he was only up 3, which is a blessing, even though it sounds like, wow, that's a lot of times for him to be waking up, which it is, but it's better than 6 times like he has in the past. So he's not a very good sleeper, and I do try to give him like the baby food right before I lay him down for bed, because I want him to go to bed super full so he'll sleep for an extended period of time. And that actually helps. He doesn't wake up until, you know, 11, 12 at night when I put him down about 7:30. So he does sleep for a while, so it does help to an extent, but then he's wide awake and ready to breastfeed. And in all honesty, I think it's more of a comfort thing for him that he wants to be on the boob and then go right to sleep, because most of the times in the middle of the night, whenever he gets up, he only feeds for like a minute and then goes right back to bed. So I think it's more so of a comfort thing just being with me than it actually is that he's hungry. So I want to start sleep training him, but I think I want to wait till he's 6 or 7 months because I just feel like he's not ready for that yet. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like he's just not there yet because he's waking up so frequently. And with Emmeline, we waited till she was almost 9 months to start sleep training her, and it was fine. So I think I'm gonna start around that point to start sleep training him. He is a full-headed hair baby, but he is starting to lose some in the back. And let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if you can see, it looks like he's got a little bald spot back there, but for the most part, he's got a ton of hair. Yes, we have so much hair. Both my kids were born with a full head of hair. His is curlier than hers was when she was born. His little ends flip out, and his is not as bad balding as hers was. She was bald on both sides and the back, where he's only losing hair on the back of his head because he normally sleeps on his back, where she slept on her sides mostly. So I think that's why he's losing more on the back of his head, but he's got such pretty hair, and I hope it stays dark because I love his dark hair. Emmeline's got this like medium brown tone, and it looks so cute on her, but I just think with like he has darker eyes than Emmeline does, and I just think with his really dark eyes and his really dark hair, it looks so good together. So I'm hoping that it stays like this. He can sit and hold his head up pretty well by himself. I have a walker that I'll put him in, and he's fine in that for a while, keeping his head upright. I mean, it's not 100% steady. He still kind of wobbles, but for the most part, he's really good at keeping his head up. He can't sit up 100% by himself yet. Like, I can't just sit him on the ground and leave him there. He's just not there yet. His back and stuff isn't steady, but I can, you know, put him in the walker and his little bouncer chair, and he just loves it, and he's fine for a while. He's starting to get a little fuzzy, so we're gonna hurry up and make this video quick. Last thing I want to talk about is what the doctor said at his appointment. I told you guys I felt that he was on the thinner side. The doctor said that at his 3 or 4 month checkup that he weighed 16 pounds, and he was in the 60th percentile for that weight, and she said it wasn't worrisome to her, but he's not you know, he's pretty much not proportionate with his body, because he's 27 inches long at his last appointment, but he only weighed 16 pounds. So he wasn't exactly proportionate. His height, he was in the 90th percentile, and his weight was the 60th. So that's when she recommended to do the food thing, because I told her about, you know, the fact that he wasn't taking the bottle and wouldn't take formula, and I told her how I wasn't really producing that much. But I can tell that he's been putting on some weight. He is chunky, and it just, he looks like he's where he needs to be now, at least in my opinion. But his appointment is next month, so we'll find out for sure. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of here because he's getting a little crazy and he wants to eat, so I'm gonna go feed him. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.